Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Did you know that March is Red Cross Month? It's an annual celebration of turning compassion into action. This is video of the Augusta Red Cross in action, serving meals and raising awareness on Peach Orchard Road last October. Every March, the American Red Cross honors people who make their life-saving mission possible, the individuals across the country who help others in times of crisis. The Red Cross Month celebration began back in 1943 when President Franklin D. Roosevelt issued the first Red Cross Month proclamation. You can join the Red Cross and their mission by volunteering, giving blood, learning life-saving skills, or making a financial donation. But of course, you don't have to wait until next March to help people in need. Susan Everitt is the executive director of Augusta's Red Cross, and I'm always happy when she gets to be with us and when we get to see her not in her T-shirt helping somewhere in the field. Susan, you're so passionate about the Red Cross, and it is great to recognize, to have a month like this when you recognize the people who support the Red Cross and make it possible. And such a big part of that has to do with the ways, your big initiatives, blood donations and fire prevention. You've been giving out, you've been having the free smoke alarms. You also have a special blood donation event going on right now.
Yeah, we do. So March has been National Red Cross Month since 1943, when President FDR wanted to recognize all the good that the Red Cross did across the country. So, and a fun fact, we think it was chosen as March because the initials for the American Red Cross are ARC, and you spell March, M-A-R-C-H.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
true.
We're going to take it so you'll not forget it. But one of the things that we wanted to do to make March special is to continue to work with our blood donors. And part of what they do is when they present, they get a mini health screening. And for some donors, that's one of the few times that their blood pressure is checked and lots of things that we do. So we've added to it now the A1C test, really simple test that screens for diabetes and pre-diabetes, which we have a lot of people that suffer that. And this may be the first time that they know that they have that when they come in to give blood. And it's totally free as everything we do. So it's a great opportunity to do something good for others, but also potentially for yourself as well.
And if you donate at one of the American Red Cross locations through the end of March, you'll also get a $10 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, so another good thing. So we're very graciously sponsored by Amazon. So frequently they'll give us gift cards and things like that. So again, you're doing something good, you're getting something good, and you're getting something from Amazon too.
It's a win-win. Now, you've also been focusing on your relationship with the fire department and making sure people have smoke detectors in their homes.
Yeah, so the Augusta area is one of the cities, and this is the whole CSRA, that has a really high propensity for fires. And even though we think about the Red Cross as responding to major disasters, which we do, we respond to home fires almost every single day, and actually sometimes a couple of times a day. It's amazing.
Sad.
It's very sad. And that's one of the disasters that is somewhat preventable. You can't stop a hurricane, you can't stop a tornado, but you can survive a home fire if you have a working smoke alarm. So with the support of our fire departments, we will go pick a neighborhood and we'll go literally knock door to door and say, do you need a smoke alarm? And we'll install it for free and do some education with the family. And we just finished one on Saturday. We made 103 people safer from home fire. So it was a great day.
You know, it's funny when you say that about smoke alarms. After Hurricane Helene, we had this beeping in our house that just would not stop. And we didn't have power, so it was just not understanding how this beeping. And my husband was going to all of the smoke alarms because you know the first thing we thought, oh no, we got to but no, it wasn't that. And he found one that he didn't realize we have, and I think it was just a coincidence that a battery was dead. During all of the all the other that was going on, but.
Well, you know,
fortunately, it was the morning after, and it wasn't during the storm when this all started going off. But it was just like another thing, just another thing.
And sometimes it's as simple as replacing a battery. And you know, and we can help do that too. And it's funny. I actually was talking to my dad on the way here today, and I was telling him about the smoke alarm installation we did, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you know what? our alarm went off and I took all the batteries out. I'm like,
Oh,
Dad.
that's one way to make it stop.
That was exactly what he said. I'm like, well, okay, let's put the batteries back in now. And I'll check it when I come.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, it has been a big year for the Red Cross, and you all reached out so much to people after the hurricane.
We did. It is what we do. And I was, so incredibly proud of what our Red Cross did, not only here in Georgia, but all across the Southeast. I have never seen anything to the scale and scope of what this was, affecting 5 states, and not minorly affecting, but majorly affecting 5 states simultaneously. It was much bigger than Hurricane Katrina as far as the scale of it. And I think that some people didn't realize outside of Georgia how impacted we were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we've
Totally.
really been working on that. But one of the great things, so we do the immediate relief, but now we're in what we call long-term recovery. So we're continuing to help people whose homes were destroyed, but we're also helping nonprofits now who realize they have needs that they weren't able to meet in Hurricane Helene. And through the generosity of our donors, we're able to help with some grants. So to date, we've given away about $2.5 million just in Georgia for individuals and nonprofits to be able to help their recovery. And we're starting a 3rd phase of that well. So
Wow.
it's amazing, and we're so glad to be a part of the recovery.
Well, Susan, we have been so lucky to have you here as our director in Augusta for these many years that you've been here. But you may have seen the announcement that Susan is going to become the new director for the South Carolina Red Cross. So we're going to miss having you, but congratulations on that big job.
It's a big job.
They're lucky to get you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, it is bittersweet. I'm very excited to be the CEO of South Carolina. I'll start April 12th will be my first date. But I'll always have my heart here in Georgia too. Unfortunately, we're a 2 state, so I don't have to really divide my heart there. But you'll still see me around.
Okay. Well, thank you again for your time,
Jenny.
Susan. And one more time, here's how you can support the Red Cross right now. Save lives and empower your health. In March, the Red Cross is performing free A1C testing that's commonly used to screen for prediabetes and diabetes. Plus, you can come through the end of the month and get a $10 Amazon gift card. And of course, the Red Cross will accept your donations anytime. We'll be right back.